Powerhouse, presented by Alliant Energy.
Alliant Energy, we're on for you.
Megan, this is one of the homes in the neighborhood, kind of blends right in with the rest of the surroundings. You wouldn't know it was a universally designed home.
That is true. People are living longer. That's the good news. So nowadays it's more important than ever that we help people age in place and live in their own homes as long as possible. Joining us today is certified aging in place expert and contractor Don Novak with Novak Construction. And Don, I find this house just so intriguing. Tell us a little bit about what this house can offer so that people can live here a very long time.
Okay, Megan, you'll notice that this is a universal design home, one of 3 showcases in the United States. The nice part about the aging in place or the universally designed home is one that you can see where we have easy access coming in from the street to where you could actually roll in with a wheelchair or a walker and make it easy to get in.
No steps.
No steps here. You can get right into the house. We have accessibility. If somebody is handicapped and need to hit the system to open the door, you can do that. We have security systems basically that will not only light the area when they come in, but it can also act as a warning system to where if an ambulance needs to find the home at night, that would go on and notify them that this is the house.
Great feature.
Yeah, try that. You also notice here the windows are lower so that someone can actually see right outside, right who's
They
at the
look
entry.
easy maintenance too.
It is.
Yeah.
It certainly is.
Great, let's go inside.
Okay, thank you. Megan, you notice that this looks like an ordinary home, but there are some things that have been added to make it a little bit more accessible.
The hallway is much wider
Yes,
than
it
a
is.
traditional home, and the doors too?
Doors are wider, and you'll notice we have the lever type handles that make it a little bit easier for people to use with an arthritic hand. You'll notice also that the light switches are lower and the receptacles are raised up a little bit easier to make it more accessible too.
Right. This is nice, this eating counter in the
Yes.
kitchen.
You can roll right in underneath it. Makes it real handy if you needed to in a wheelchair. You'll also notice on the windows that we actually have the cranks on all the windows so they're down low and just a single operator to release them.
Right, so you can operate the whole window from a seated position. It
Correct.
looks like.
Yes.
Oh, this is neat.
Oh, you'll like this. Why don't you push one of those buttons there, Megan?
Okay.
You notice how that will lower down to someone in a seated position.
Great specialty item. Now, I see that there's clearance here for a wheelchair.
Right.
Are all the sinks in the home like that? Like a bathroom?
We also have a recessed area like that in the bathroom, which makes it kind of a nice feature where you can roll underneath the lavatory.
What else do you have going on in the bathroom that
Well,
makes
bathroom,
it special?
we've got like a 5-foot shower in there that you can actually roll into. We've got a lot of grab bars so that you can you have a lot of protection in there. And also the stools are raised up for basically handicap requirement situation.
Great. You know, this is a feature that I see in a lot of contemporary kitchens. They're putting them higher, aren't they?
Right. You don't necessarily have to be handicapped to enjoy that situation.
Much easier on the
And
back.
you notice the dishes are a little bit easier to get at here too.
Right.
This raised situation we also have in the laundry room over here too that lets the washer and dryer be raised up to a height that's a little more accessible.
Oh, I see. And once again, another sink that's lifted up.
Correct.
Great.
Here's a nice feature, a side opening oven. Makes it real easy to get in and out of and certainly a lot safer.
How smart. That's great. So cooking's a breeze in this kitchen
Right.
and cooktop as well.
Right, you notice the different heights we have in here, which again make it more accessible. And here is a little unit that you can actually slide in underneath the cooktop and make it more accessible and easy to get at.
That's great. Now, from your contractor experience, do you see that people are thinking about implementing aging in place philosophies as they're thinking about building their homes?
We're seeing more of a trend towards this. 30, 40 years ago, people didn't worry too much about it, but now we like to see a house as being a home for a lifetime. And so by doing a little pre-planning on new construction for very little cost, you can actually add a lot of these nice things in to make it.
Right. When people are building their dream home, they don't want to have to move again.
That's true. That's true. People live a lot longer when they actually can stay in their home, for a lifetime, really.
Now, if I'm not building a new home, can there be some things that can be done to my home to retrofit?
There certainly are a lot of things that can be done. Certainly where you saw the sidewalk out front where you could actually roll from the street directly in through the house and out the back door is one nice feature. But on homes that don't have that feature, then we can put in handicap ramps. There are lifts available to lift you up to a porch deck or something like that too. So a lot of things are available. The cost is a little bit greater because we have to tear out, tie back in, and blend it back in.
Okay. Well, I think this is a great trend, and I really hope that it continues. It makes a lot of sense to me.
Well, thank you. Again, I think it's a house for a lifetime.
It is. Don't you go away. We'll be right back with more Powerhouse.